guide is meant for experienced players. If you need step-by-step instructions on where to start the quest, how to get to certain locations, or other basic things of that nature, this guide is not for you. So for the Dream Mentor quest, the requirements are 85 combat, lunar diplomacy, and Edgar's ruse. The required items are a seal of passage, 3 different kinds of food, 6 to 7 of each, totaling up to 20 pieces. So I brought 7 pieces of shrimp, 7 pieces of salmon, and 6 pieces of trout. Then some goutweed is required, 1 astral rune, a tinderbox, a hammer, and a pestle motar. And then I would recommend stamina potion and good weapons and armor for the boss fight at the end. The boss fight at the end is pretty hard, so if you're the minimum combat, which is 85, I'd recommend at least shark plus like best weapon and armor you can use, because it is pretty hard. I don't have all of my food and potions with me right now. Those are in the bank. This is the food I'm just going to be using for this first part of the quest. For the boss fight, I'll be grabbing some other food out of my bank. And so to start the quest, and also some more recommended items is cosmic and air runes, and being on the lunar spellbook with 67 magic for NPC contact, which will help speed up the quest a little bit. So when you're ready, you want to speak to the fallen man. Options 1, yes. So that is the progress bar on everything. Use shrimp, or use your first kind of food on him, then use your second type of food on him, then your third type. Make sure you're using a different type of food on him every time. So now I'm going to go back to my first type. Now I'm going to go back to my second type and my third type, my first type, my second type, and my third type. I guess he's filled with that for now, so now you have to talk to him and just reassure him. So it'll be random which options you get. You just have to do it yourself. Just tell him he's doing fine. Just try and make him feel good. Just continue talking to him. So now it says I have to improve his health some more, so I was on the third type of food, so I'm going to go back to that. There's the third type of food on him. Now the first type, now the second type, and the third type. First type, second type, so I was on the third type, first type, second type, third type, first type, and finally the second type. And his health should be completely up. Now you have to get his spirit up by talking to him. So that is to 100% now. Now I'm going to talk to him, and I should get a box to put his armor in. I guess maybe I just gotta go to the bank first. So after his health and spirit are up to 100%, you want to head back to the bank. You want to speak to the banker called Birdseye Jack. Options 2. And so now you want to find the right equipment to take to him. The most common one is Dragon Med, an Aram's top, rope skirts, ranger boots, and an Abbey whip. And then you can check without walking all the way over to him with NPC contact, which is what I'm going to use. And you contact Cyrus, or whatever his name is. Okay, so it looks like I got it correct. So I'm going to go ahead and run back to him. So speak to him. So now you want to head to the Omnimancer person, whatever her name is. Check your quest log, make sure it says to speak to the Omnimancer. Probably completely pronouncing that wrong, but whatever. Options 2, Cyrus. Build teleports. Next to you, just continue through the dialogue. And now it's time for the final fight. So first we'll make the potion though. So fill up the vial with water. Put your goutweed in it. Then you want to smash a astral rune and then grind it up with the pestle motar. Add that to it and that should be complete. So now you want to gear up for the fight. I'm going to grab a super combat potion, and then next I will grab a spec weapon, and then just food is what I will use. And this is an instanced area, so I'm pretty sure if you die you will not be able to retrieve any lost items. So be careful with that. And I did not bring a teleport, which is not good. I guess there is an option to leave on there, a quick leave option. So maybe it's fine. And I am pretty high combat, so yeah, I should be fine, but we'll see. So pot up and attack it. Okay, yeah, I guess this isn't too hard on this account. Although this is making it look a lot easier for lower levels, it is pretty hard. There'll be some more monsters you have to defeat after that first one, but that first one is the hardest. Then you can't use prayer here, which I did not mention earlier. So this is the easiest fight. It just takes a little while since it likes to dig. So after it's dead, that should be it. Then you just have to head back to the Omnimancer person. I'm doing this way too late. So tired, but that is the end of the quest after you speak to the Omnimancer. Options 2. Quest complete.